The world lost a musical legend over a decade ago, a voice that shaped generations with its haunting, soulful melodies. His passing left millions in mourning, but it also sparked whispers, rumors of untold stories, hidden struggles, and a life far more complex than the songs he sang. For years, those closest to him stayed quiet, letting the music speak. Now, his children are stepping forward, peeling back the curtain on a man whose life was as vibrant and turbulent as his art. This is the story of a star who soared, stumbled, and left a legacy that still echoes today. Born on a chilly December day in 1949, he came into the world just minutes before his twin brother, the two destined to harmonize in ways that would captivate millions. Raised in a lively, music-filled home, their parents brimming with love and laughter nurtured a spark in their children. The family bounced between England and Australia, their suitcases always packed with dreams. As kids, he and his brothers were a handful, sparking small fires and pulling pranks. Their restless energy, a hint of the creativity to come. By their teens, they were already singing, their voices blending in a way that felt almost magical, mimicking the hits of the day with a harmony that was uniquely theirs. As young boys, they formed their first band, performing in local halls with a raw, infectious spirit. They were scrappy, unpolished, but undeniable. When the family took a bold leap to Australia in 1958, it was a fresh start that changed everything. There, the brothers became a trio that would redefine music, their name a nod to their shared bond. Their first TV appearance in 1960 was simple but striking, a sweet song that hinted at the greatness to come. By the mid-60s, their soulful sound, led by his quivering emotional voice, was turning heads. His lead on a 1965 track carried a depth that belied his youth, a voice that could make you feel every word. But fame, as dazzling as it was, brought shadows. His personal life was a tapestry of love, heartbreak, and chaos. In 1968, at the height of early stardom, he married a woman who worked closely with the band's management. Their love survived a tragic train crash that left them shaken but bonded. For a while, it seemed perfect. Two sons, a life of music, and endless possibilities. Yet the road took its toll. Constant travel pulled them apart, and by 1980, their marriage unraveled in a bitter divorce. The fallout was messy, public, and landed him in jail for 2 weeks after he spoke out against a court order. It was a low point, a glimpse of how fame could amplify personal pain. Love found him again in 1985, when he married an artist with a free spirit and a passion for creativity. They had a son, a musician in his own right, and built a life filled with art and music across homes in Miami, England, and beyond. But even this chapter wasn't without scandal. In his 50s, he began an affair with a younger woman, their housekeeper, and in 2008, they welcomed a daughter. The headlines screamed betrayal, but those close to him said he never stopped loving all his children, striving to keep peace amid the storm. If this story is hitting you as hard as it's hitting me, please share it. It's a reminder that even the brightest stars have their shadows. His life wasn't just about personal drama. He poured his heart into causes, supporting charities, and even forging ties with political figures. He was a dreamer whose music spoke louder than any scandal. But in the early 1980s, a darker chapter emerged. During his divorce, disturbing telegrams surfaced, allegedly sent by him to his ex-wife's lawyers, hinting at violence. The FBI stepped in, investigating whether these were real threats or the cries of a man pushed to the edge. No charges were filed, but the scandal left a mark, a reminder that even icons can falter under pressure. The 1960s and 70s brought fame that most could only dream of, but behind the scenes, he battled demons few saw. Friends whispered of drug use, stimulants that kept him going through grueling tours but left him erratic, paranoid, and withdrawn. The collapse of his first marriage only deepened his struggles, with mistrust creeping into his relationships. Even as his band's hits topped charts, his mental health wavered. The fame he'd chased became a weight, amplifying feelings of isolation. Yet, through it all, his voice remained a beacon, channeling his pain into songs that resonated with millions. Tensions with his older brother added another layer. Their band was built on harmony, but offstage, rivalry simmered. After a 1967 hit where he took the lead, he felt his voice define their sound. But as his brother's pop-friendly style took center stage, he felt sidelined. By 1969, creative clashes led him to walk away, striking out solo with a hit that proved he could shine alone. The split didn't last. Family ties and shared magic brought them back together, but the undercurrent of competition lingered, fueling both conflict and creativity. The loss of his twin brother in 2003 was a devastating blow. Plans for a tribute album turned into a public feud, with accusations of exploiting their legacy. Caught in the middle, he mourned deeply, wanting to honor his brother's memory through music. The clash revealed the raw pain of grief under fame's spotlight, but over time, the family found a fragile peace, united by their shared history. His final years were a testament to his spirit. In 2011, colon cancer struck, spreading to his liver, yet he faced it with unshakable optimism, assuring fans he'd beat it. Even as treatments weakened him, he poured himself into a symphonic project with his son, a tribute to a historic tragedy that mirrored his own fight. In 2012, pneumonia sent him into a coma, and his family prepared to say goodbye. But in a moment that felt like a miracle, he awoke, stirred by music played at his bedside. For a brief time, he was himself again, humming, dreaming of the stage. But the disease was relentless. On May 20, 2012, surrounded by loved ones, he passed at 60. His final moments calm and filled with love. After his death, his family opened up, sharing stories that painted a fuller picture. His widow revealed their open marriage, a choice that allowed them to navigate his affair with grace. His son spoke of holding his hand in those final moments, a mix of heartbreak and beauty. They've kept his music alive, with his son performing unreleased tracks and sharing them with a new generation. His life was messy, human, and extraordinary, a blend of triumphs and flaws that made him real. His songs still carry his spirit, a reminder that even in pain, creativity endures. If this story moved you, please like, subscribe, and share it to keep his legacy alive. His voice may be gone, but its echo will never fade.